The Democratic Party is basically America's "we should probably fix this" party. Big, messy, and always arguing with itself about the best way to do it. It mixes moderates who like stability with progressives who want to rebuild the system, and somehow they all show up under the same banner every election cycle. In practice, it's less a single ideology and more a rotating conversation about how much government should step in, how fast change should happen, and who gets blamed when it doesn't work out. The history of the Democrat Party is not linear. It is a series of ideological transformations. If you treat it as one consistent belief system across time, you'll misunderstand it. In 1828, Andrew Jackson won the US presidency and established the Democratic Party as a national force. During the Jacksonian era, the Democratic Party supported limited federal government and drew strong backing from southern slave-holding states. The party promoted states' rights, westward expansion, and an agrarian economy. In 1854, the Kansas-Nebraska Act intensified national divisions over slavery, splitting Democrats regionally. The party fractured into northern and southern factions during the presidential election. The division weakened the party before the American Civil War. During the Civil War, many Southern Democrats supported the Confederacy. During Reconstruction, Democrats opposed Republican-led federal reforms in the South. Reconstruction ended in 1877. Democrats regained control of Southern state governments. In 1933, Franklin D. Roosevelt took office during the Great Depression and launched the New Deal. In 1935, the Social Security Act established federal pensions and welfare systems. During the 30s and 40s, the Democrats expanded federal authority over the economy. 1948 to 1968 was the Civil Rights Realignment era. Harry S. Truman desegregated the military. The Civil Rights Act was passed under Lyndon B. Johnson, and in 65, the Voting Rights Act was enacted. From the late 60s to 80s, Democrats lost dominance in presidential elections, but maintained influence in Congress. 1992 marked the year Bill Clinton was elected and promoted centrist economic policies. 4 years later, the welfare reform legislation reduced certain federal assistance programs. In 2008, Obama was elected during the global financial crisis. In 2010, the Affordable Care Act expanded healthcare coverage. Finally, Joe Biden took office and implemented large fiscal stimulus policies. Currently, the ideology of the Democratic Party can be described as modern progressive capitalism with internal tension between moderation and structural reform. The economic ideology is demand-driven, state-supported capitalism. The party supports large government spending, willingness to run deficits, and strategic government involvement in key sectors. The government is not just a regulator, it acts as an economic driver. The current Democrats believe the government should actively shape economic outcomes since markets alone cannot solve inequality or systematic risk. Public-to-private partnerships are preferred over full nationalization. So it's not socialism, it's guided capitalism. The Democratic social ideology is progressive and the most consistent. Strong support for civil rights, LGBTQ+ support, immigration, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Climate policy has moved from important to structural priority. Heavy investment in renewable energy, regulations on emissions, and incentives for green tech. Modern Democrats accept deficits as policy tool. They prioritize growth, employment, and social stability over balanced budgets. Democrats use spending as a lever in both crisis and competition against other nations. Internal divide is more visible now more than ever. The party is divided into two: the moderate wing, which focuses on stability, and the progressive wing, focused on wealth taxes and aggressive redistribution. The Democrats take a competitive stance against China and use economic policy as a geopolitical tool. Urban voters, racial and ethnic minorities, young voters, and educated professionals are the core demographic groups who consistently vote for the Democrats. Across groups, common drivers are economic security, social equality, access to opportunity, and stability in institutions.